Hello, this is Hannah with Hannah Crafted Gifts, and I just got home from a little quick trip away, and thanks to my neighbor, had a package waiting for me. So I wasn't here a couple days ago when it arrived, but I am unboxing it now with you all. So first of all, this is my first order from the new annual catalog besides the just couple new color things I got with the pre-order. So these are the Paper Florist dies. These are brand new, again, part of the 2023 to 2024 annual catalog. And these are going to allow us to create 3D flowers, which I am so excited about. We've had some similar things in the past, but I don't think ever one that is going to make so many beautiful 3D flowers. So I was really excited. This was obviously one of the very first things I wanted to get. So like this piece, for instance, which kind of looks like a comb, creates like, is it called stamens inside a flower? I hope that's the right word and not a word for something else. But you like would cut this out and then roll it up and kind of fan out this fringe part. And that could be like the center of like a poppy flower or something like that. And you have all these different petals that you can layer on top of one another. And that's just one set of the dies. The other side has even more. So again, petals with this little split in them so that you can fold them over and make them more 3D. You do have some flat flowers and leaves, but you know, you can also roll those up. There's some different flower centers. That looks like a sunflower center to me. So you have all sorts of fun things to create with. And actually Stampin' Up! Just had, I think on one of their social media, a time-lapse video showing how you can make some different types of flowers with these. And I'll certainly be playing with them if you want to watch what I figure out with them. We can figure it out together. So this, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't notice this. How special is that? This order is the 94th order processed within our new warehouse system. We hope you enjoy your products. And look, it is signed. I'm trying to see if it's signed. I think it is like literally signed. Not like, yeah, these are not, this is not like a mass produced like digital signature or stamp signature. Like this is Sarah, our CEO. Sarah Douglas, and then all these other people signed this. I know they occasionally slip notes and things like that into packages. That is so much fun. Sorry if that seems silly to you all, but I'm super excited about that. I will be treasuring that. Okay. I was going to show you, this is not from the new annual catalog. I think it's the only thing in this order that's not, or one of the few, but this is the add-on for the May 2023 Exploring in Color Paper Pumpkin. So I don't know if this is still available because like I said, I was away this weekend, the holiday weekend, and not as, you know, up and up on things. But if it's still available, you get, I think, 18 cards and envelopes. So here's 6 of boho blue, moody mauve, and copper clay, just white on the inside envelopes. And then you have some card bases, and these may look similar to the ones that came in the kit, but they are slightly different. Very, you know, similar scenes, and obviously the same color palette. This actually might be almost, if not exactly the same scene, just in portrait, or sorry, landscape instead of portrait. I'll have to look at that. And that one, look, there's a little fire. I didn't see that. You know, it's hard to sometimes see things online, but hopefully you can see there's a little fire pit glowing there. And then there's one more. And of course they're all white on the inside. Here I actually have my kit right here, so maybe we can take a quick look. Let me see. I have the instructions. So you can see that they are similar but definitely slightly different than these three. This is the one that I thought was closest. It's kind of close to this one too, actually, but not quite the same because there's the river in it. And then this is the one that I thought was really close. But again, the river's there. So yeah, so they are all quite different. Different scenes of the great outdoors. Particularly reminds me of the West. I will be showing my alternative projects for that in just a couple of days, so hopefully I'll get this up first. And if you haven't already watched that, go check it out. Starting on May 31st, I'll have my Paper Pumpkin alternates available as part of the Paper Pumpkin Possibilities blog. Wow, it's a mouthful. Or if you watched that first and you ended up here, then great. Share it with a friend to have them be able to enjoy it too, hopefully. Let's see, I thought I cut this open. I never want to cut the paper, so sorry for taking an extra minute here, but hopefully you can understand my need to do that. So this is the Lay's Shops DSP, which is French. I'm probably mispronouncing despite taking like 4 years of French. Gosh, maybe more. I think I took maybe 5 years of French. Wow. Anyway, this is one of, again, the things I was most excited to get from the new annual catalog. And I may get more from this suite. It's a whole suite. Real quickly, the colors that coordinate here are Balmy Blue, Basic Black, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Crumb Cake, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie, and Shaded Spruce. So like a lot of them. And there's a really great bundle stamp set and dies that will cut out the images of these different like little storefronts, cafes, and things. But I wanted to just start with the DSP because I'm going to do some fussy cutting and get a lot that way. So here we've got like a little art shop that's probably going to be my favorite, a clothing shop, and a little, looks like an Asian food shop based on the lanterns and bowls and kind of, oh, and chopsticks artwork. Yeah, the roof, everything like that. Here's the back side, just a pattern. So usually you have a bolder, more specific side and then a subtler or like more general side. So here we've got some different foods, ice cream, some sort of like, looks like pad thai or something, noodle bowl, a grainy bread, a sweet pastry, forks. And then I really like this side, just this kind of like elongated dot scallop in gray. Here's some teeny tiny shops. So it's the same shops that we're going to see. Like there's the clothing shop, there's the Asian food store, there's the art store, just smaller, very small. And then you've got this kind of blueprint side, which I really like. It has some visual texture with like some distressing or like watercolor washing kind of effect, which I always really like. All right, here's another sheet. This time we've got maybe a pasta stand, a sweet shop, and a bakery. Woo, this is making me hungry. And I'm full, so that's saying something. Another pattern there. And then our last set of big shops, we've got a plant store, a bookstore. Well, this is definitely a bookstore. Is that also a bookstore? Let me hold that one closer and let's see. What do we think that one is? Maybe it's just a knick-knack store. There's lots of like bottles and different size and shape things. Flowers in the window. So that could be anything you want it to be, perhaps. And then see like some of the distressing, you've got like almost like a splatter or like a roughed up, you know, little patches on there, which just gives some more interest than it being just, you know, flat 2D. Here we've got some books, some art supplies, some flowers, these like the different things you could buy in the shop, like the food page we saw, and then there's the last pattern. So that's it for the lace shops. And then this, okay, so there's one thing I got that wasn't new, and that's just the basic white 8.5 by 11 cardstock. But this was my favorite item in the entire new annual catalog, and this is my favorite sheet, at least without having seen it up close. I thought this would be, and we'll see together. This is the Masterfully Made DSP, which was made with paper piecing from ripped pieces, so kind of like collage work, as you can see very well in this mountain scene. And I just love that. It's like meta to me. It's like someone crafted with paper and that became our craft paper. And I just love the colors. I love the patterns. I love the visual texture. I mean, it looks 3D, does it not? And it's not. So what a great way to get instant, you know, visual dimension on a card. Real quickly, the colors on this one are Azure Afternoon, Berry Burst, Crushed Curry, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lime Twist, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Melon Mambo, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, Pumpkin Pie, and Sweet Sorbet. So a lot of the new core colors, actually, whether they were returning or brand new core colors, are in this set of DSP. So this beautiful mountain scene, hopefully you can see that. I'll hold it a little further away. With all these paper pieces. Love that. And then this Berry Burst side, so a more monochrome, but still very interesting sheet. It almost looks like ribbons, but it's all this ripped paper. Love this. And then like, do those flowers not look 3D to you? Because they were. Someone created this and then they photographed or scanned it. Probably photographed because they couldn't scan something 3D. But they always photograph or scan, or often photograph and scan real, you know, visual art that they have created tangibly, and to turn it into our DSP. The only time I think that's not the case is when they create digital artwork, which they do sometimes too. But, you know, again, like artist designed, one of a kind, digital art. But this would have probably been, you know, real strips of paper pieces. And here's a beautiful, pretty peacock monochromatic side. This is even better in person, and I had high expectations for it. So I don't know if you've been noticing, but some of the sheets have like a, you know, newspaper article background. You can maybe see it up here a little better where the flowers aren't blocking the words. So you've got like a type in the back. And I bet we could really read this. I think this is Stampin'. It does. It says Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up has shape. Oh, interesting. So it's about crafting maybe. Sometimes it, you know, it's usually, at least every time I've seen it, it's been real words, but they don't always make sense. Like sometimes, you know, they're strung together in a kind of gibberish way, but I wonder. I'm going to try to read more of this later. Here's the back side. So we've got more of that. It says our customers, demonstrators, and employees. Oh my gosh, I want to know the story of what this is. If anyone knows, please add that in comments. What this this type is. I love that it's about crafts. Once again, so meta. Beautiful rainbow of collage here. And then this one with the strips. So, you know, this would make a really great card front. You could cut this in half and have these be card fronts. Oh, so pretty. Another floral spray painted onto the words. And then just some foliage. Bam. Like 3D garden, right? Wow. This is the kind of thing you can do with those paper florist dies, by the way. And then we've got our last lemon lime twist monochromatic side. So that is masterfully made DSP. So please keep following me to see what I do with those things. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do something soon. In the meantime, I'll be playing shadow puppets. No, but thank you for watching this. Please like it if you did. Comment and I'll try to reply. And the most helpful thing you can do is subscribe to this channel for more and share it with others who you think may be interested. So whatever you choose to do or not, I always say and I always mean thank you for your support and happy crafting.